A whole lot to nothing is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And the Bengals get to it! Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Shot.
Brown on the inside give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Right? Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Just set. 180. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And he hauls in the touchdown. The fake spike works. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Raiders nothing. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and the 11.
Air it out on third. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover.
This quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, you watch him return it for 6.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 56, Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And off to Genty. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Wow, it's free again! Now the Bengals have it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. No luck finding his receiver that time.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Shot.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes him off for 6.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63, Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Another give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Secures this at the 17. Dancing past him. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
On 1, ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33.
What's your set? Right 80. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue dominating in our opening half. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
70. Raiders nothing. McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
The give here on 2nd. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Loses it again, but I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Looking to return from the 29. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hey, kid.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Gun. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that.
Goal to go.
Just 12. Big 13.
Burrow on the play action. Burrow's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go.
5-yard line.
Right. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Burrow trying on 4th down. Forced out to his right. He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Back to Genty. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well, it's free again! But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's been one of the players of this game. Feels this clean at the 30. He dodged the tackle. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 25. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
11 MT. Gun.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Raiders nothing. For Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fielded at the 11. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the locker room. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up. 12, 12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has some daylight through the 40. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow. Flush down now to his left. Keeps himself upright. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas.
Burrow now on 1st down. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Don.
One final shot before the half. Escapes out to the left. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling it on going into halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So one-sided.